Hello, comrades.
Hello, good morning.
Joe here.
Kevin.
The Americans, season 3. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this has been
I'm
this
really
has been a really solid season of television.
I with the whole page thing revving up,
Mhm.
I was thinking about it. I was so against it. Obviously, we're both against Paige joining the KGB.
You're right.
I'm at the point now to where it's like, if it's inevitable, just let it happen. You could make it an interesting show with Paige as part of the KGB as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at it real. I mean, I obviously don't know what the process is for turning an asset.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's a methodology to it.
Sure.
The different filters and spy agencies have just absolutely mastered because they seem to do it all the time. But looking at Paige as we know her now, I think she'd be a tough sell regardless. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, obviously, we haven't seen we finally saw some of the work being laid to do it a little bit, and you've got to start with gaslighting about like the state of the world that we're in, and if only someone would step up and do this one thing, and oh, by the way, we're the one stepping up and doing this one thing.
Yeah.
You've got to get her on board with like, isn't this all messed up? Yes, great. Now here's how we can fix it. You know, you've got to get, you got to kind of go in stages, but it takes a lot of manipulation and psychological warfare. They're going to have to. I mean, I know that we're really in Machiavellian land here, where
the show is a tragedy,
right? Just where Elizabeth feels like the ends justify the means, very, very much so. But you're going to have to really gaslight and manipulate your own daughter, to get her to do this thing that under normal circumstances, without a whole long game of manipulation, she would not want to do.
Yeah. And like I said, I do think ultimately the show is a tragedy, just in terms of its tone and like how seasons resolve itself.
It is. There's not a happy ending here for people.
That's why I think it would be believable if she does join. I mean, she is very she gets wrapped into causes very easily.
Yeah, no, she's impressionable. I mean, she's a teenager.
Of course,
they all are.
And it's just interesting juxtaposition between Philip working. What's her name? Julia. Well, the character in the show, the congressman's daughter,
the young girl that he's was supposed to woo, but instead is going the route of religion with her as well.
Which, by the way, great Hail Mary on his part.
Yeah, it was.
He called it audible, and it paid off big time.
Well, I think it's also the show kind of tongue in cheek saying that religious recruitment is basically the same kind of manipulation as turning an asset. Yeah,
exactly. And so it's I just find it very fascinating.
No, it is.
As hard as it is to watch sometimes in terms of content, it's so engaging, and I really do love it.
Right. I think what becomes difficult specifically with Paige. Yeah. I think Henry'd be easier to turn, simply because the hole that they would have to fill, right?
Yeah.
To get Paige to be a true believer and buy into what they're doing.
A full 180.
She's already filled it with something else, right? Her religious fervor, has kind of filled that already.
Yeah.
To where not only would you have to convince her of all of this, like the spy stuff is worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes killing people is worth it. We have to do horrible things, but it's all worth it in the end because we're doing it for a good cause.
It's all kosher.
Right. You're going to have to scoop out some of the stuff that's already kind of been hardwired in there to make that fit now.
Absolutely.
Because Paige is a completely different person than the person that they need.
She's figuring out who she is.
Right. And it's not what Elizabeth needs her to be.
We know Henry's good at surveillance.
Right. Well, and Henry's just kind of a kid.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of Henry.
And let's face it.
Anyways.
He's very much a moral blank slate.
Oh, sure.
And that I think he'd be so much easier to push into this than Paige.
Yeah.
Way easier.
We're not sure how much younger he is than Paige. Probably like 2-3 years.
He's not terribly younger, but I don't know. I've changed around.
Well, then in further seasons, we have to deal with the fact that maybe it'll be Henry's turn.
Right. Oh yeah, and I think that Philip probably has that in the back of his head too.
Yeah.
As soon as we do this to Paige, Henry's fair game.
It's a matter of time.
Why is it only going to be one? It wouldn't be.
Exactly.
We do want to go ahead and welcome Kelba Carlson, Brandon, Tim, and Cameron Miller to our Patreon group. Thanks so much, guys. We are very happy here with us.
Yes, we are. If you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you'd like to hit the like button for us, leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out the link in the description below our Patreon page. On all shows we're watching, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching the edits here on YouTube and want to keep going, that's the place to do it. You're going to have to sync and watch along on your own device or streaming service. You will only see and hear us for copyright purposes. You're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. Previously on The Americans.
There's one move we can make. We put a bug in Gad's office.
I'm in love with you, and...
Yeah, we're still going to resolve something with Martha here.
Well, she's taking a a backseat the last couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents were real activists.
If you tell her now, this will all blow up.
But at least she'll know who she is.
And I think that's wrong. That's not who she is.
Yeah.
That is not. You're telling her who you are, not
Exactly.
who she is.
She was born here.
Yeah, she's
her
an
entire
American.
life. She's had no idea.
She's an American teenager. That's who she is.
Yeah. And
whether you like it or
Philip
not.
sees that.
Right. Elizabeth is, I think, disillusioned by her fanaticism.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
She is the cause all the time.
Right.
Conference, officials condemn the United States and Pakistan for the ongoing strife in Afghanistan.
It's an interesting shot we had to open the show.
As fighting rages on the fronts in the Panjshir Valley.
When did it end?
Sure.
Yeah.
Pakistan and Iran. In other news, brush fires are raging in the southern states.
Yeah, I don't care about brush fires.
Right.
Mom told me you guys did some stuff with the civil rights movement.
No, he knows what it's going to be. Yeah, he knows what she's working now.
And when you do, people get totally freaked out. DC still has ghettos, Dad. Just like in the 1960s.
Yeah, I still do.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that got to her more than I wanted.
I mean, it's not like I didn't know those sorts of neighborhoods existed, but I just...
Mom took you to Kenilworth?
This is going to turn into a fight.
Mom told me about your friend Gregory.
Oh no.
You had a friend that got killed by the police?
He was an activist.
This is not going to go well.
No.
What made you stop believing in change? Making things better?
I still believe in those things.
This is a tough line he's walking.
Yeah.
And you realize there are a lot of ways to make a difference. Let's go. Come on. Good night.
Well, you handled that well.
Yeah, but this conversation's not over.
Elizabeth!
Yeah. Maybe I'm biased, but I'm with Philip 100% on
Me
this.
too. Oh, we talked about that.
The center asked for weekly updates on Paige.
So you're just going to ignore me and just do what you want.
I feel like his blood is up, and I don't blame him.
Nope.
I mean, am I going to come home one day and Paige will just tell me that she knows who we are?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, at least he knows where they stand.
I like that shot where they had like the bar separating him
That
in
was
the windows
nice,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
For a couple that are a bunch of spies, they often tend to not get along.
Well, I just think the idea of, their job has taught them to turn people into assets and manipulate them into doing what you want, and them being expendable. And doing that to your own kid, I just find absolutely disgusting.
It is.
It's gross to do it to anybody, but it's to do it to your own child. There's a level of awful there.
Do you not have any
The
emotions?
sacrifice.
Do you
It's a
not
level
have
of
any
sacrificing
feelings?
your own kid. Yeah.
Like, where do you draw the line? Apparently nowhere.
Right.
He's number 3 on South Africa's most wanted list.
Well, we trust in Mark. He's a communist.
Yes.
What was she like? What do you want to know?
No, Emmerich directed this.
In his head. Well, Lena never had much on the illegals. But what she did know, she told me.
Oh.
I mean, it got so I trusted my guy on the inside so much till I realized he thought he was running me.
Yeah.
Anyways, Nina was running him.
But you're lucky. You were working with a good woman.
Yeah. Start considering the fact that you weren't. Yeah.
I mean, it could have been a pathological liar. She could have shot JR for all I know.
It's an old reference.
Is that Dallas?
They probably recruited Todd back in South Africa when they could take advantage of the fact that he was young and naive.
He wasn't naive.
Usually how it works.
We think Venter won't be able to resist coming after him once he knows he's here. Nagoba's going to set another meeting with Todd.
Well, that's complicated.
Yeah.
I did have them put on extra pineapple, anchovies, and pickles.
Gross. Yeah.
I already ate.
See, I was kidding about the anchovies.
Henry, pizza!
He's at Doug's, working on a science project.
More pizza for you, my man.
That's all you, dude. Take it down.
Those are huge slices.
Yeah. That looks good.
There is this one guy who... He asks a lot of questions.
I wonder if he's there, like, working him a little bit.
He's secretly in there.
If his job is there to see.
Yeah. I would be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at what he does. He's just too... I don't know.
Stan does have those instincts.
Stan could be under investigation.
Could be.
Stan's done some things.
He has.
Honestly, raising kids, trying to agree on things lately, we're on opposite sides all the time.
Yeah. Take it from me. Don't have an affair.
Yeah. He has too many commitments. There's too many women to be
Yeah.
throwing another one in.
He is the ladies' man.
A year and a half. But it's more than worth it if we get Venta.
This is making me cold.
Yeah, it looks cold.
Great setting.
Do your kids have any idea what a badass woman their mom is?
Not yet.
Yeah.
When we live like dogs in shacks with nothing. No matter how many times I ripped up the pictures and beat him, he would always find more.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
Let him dream.
No dreaming here.
If he had a motorbike, someone would beat him, kill him for it.
That's probably true in that part of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm calling to confirm Zenaida Preobrazhenskaya's appointment tomorrow.
It's one heck of a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the suspicion's just getting ramped up. Obviously talking about him.
Maybe, or maybe he stands as being paranoid.
Suspicious, yeah. Or, yeah, paranoid. I wonder if he loses his instincts, because he always has great instincts, you know?
No, he's definitely had some blind spots.
He has.
He didn't figure out Nina was working.
No, he was just having pizza with Philip, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, he's not interested in working with the Americans, the French, the British, or the Australians.
holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, Martha, they got
dang.
you. They're not going to know she put it in.
No, they're not, but still. This is going to blow things up. Holy crap.
Yeah. She can never do it again because they're going to look for it from now on. They're going to sweep his office.
High alert.
Yeah.
Time for lunch, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be fairly obvious, right? Like, you would hear the microphone, like, boom.
Dude, Yeah, I think you're right. But you definitely call somebody in to, like, let's take this thing apart and sweep the office. Yeah.
All the offices.
There will never be another bug in that office.
No. High alert.
Yeah. Because I know they've got a mole in the building.
Play it cool, Martha. Play it cool.
Oh, no, Martha is not going to play it cool, is she?
She's going to freak out.
Yep. Oh, she had the recorder from the mic. So that's why she couldn't hear the... You better get rid of that.
Heck yeah.
They'll be searching people by the end of the day.
Absolutely. On the way out the door.
Yeah. What does she do with it? Because if she throws it away, her fingerprints are all over everything there.
Yeah. And you can't flush it. I mean, unless you, like, break it up in a bunch of pieces. But even then, it's like, will that flush? That's pretty risky, Martha.
She's trying to get her prints off of it. Her prints on the pen? I mean, it wouldn't really matter because she could have grabbed the pen off the desk at any time, yeah.
Well, I guess wrapping it up's better than nothing, but...
Not if the FBI, like 100 agents walk in and start going through people's stuff. It won't matter.
It will not matter at all.
Because if they figure out it's a short-range transmitter, they're going to figure out someone in the office is the one that's recording it.
Yeah, stash it somewhere.
Yeah, don't have it on you.
No. You're looking at well, yeah, they got one of these, so it doesn't matter where you put it. They're going to find it.
If they do it right and search everybody's everything, because they have to know they have a mole now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. They're teasing us. Yeah.
Yeah, biggest sigh relief. Oh my god.
I just can't believe they don't have somebody going through everyone's stuff.
Sure.
I mean, really.
Yeah. I mean,
I would think in the
how realistic is that? Yeah.
Walter Taffet from OPR. Would you come with us, please?
This is tense.
Yeah, they're gonna get some really good interrogators in there.
Yeah.
What the hell was you?
They don't suspect her.
I know, but like interrogation.
Or they would have just caught her, yeah.
Last January.
Well, I'll need to talk to him, for starters.
Yeah, she's on the inside here.
Can you provide me with the logs of all of Agent Gadd's visitors?
They don't think it's a plant.
Let's start with 3 months.
Right away, sir.
They think it's someone who came in to visit him and not somebody who works there.
You ready?
Look at that wig.
He looks ridiculous, doesn't he? It's like
I love it.
It's like Jerry Reed.
It's my favorite part of the show. Those guys are great.
Yeah, they are. They're a lot of fun because they're period accurate.
Look at that hair, man. Oh my god.
On our first date, he took me to this French bistro. It was so fun.
How's the new job?
Meeting Michelle here is probably one of the best things that's happened to me in a very long time.
I like how he changes his mannerisms.
Right.
Really smart.
Because if they're ever going to report him, they wouldn't have anything accurate to go on.
It's very subtle. It's right. Yeah. It's really smart. Yeah, dude. I would have ditched it like in a dumpster.
Yeah, you should not have that on you. What happens if they end up going through her house?
That's what I'm saying. Dumpster.
Yeah. The FBI.
McDonald's trash can. Something.
Yeah,
Just get rid of it, dude.
It's like exactly. It'd be at the bottom of a trash can at a fast food restaurant right now.
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know why that's necessary.
So she knows she's
protected. Or if it's for her. I hope that's not where it goes.
She's like Plan B.
Yeah.
Is she like realizing this is in jeopardy now? This is all gonna go away?
Yeah, right. She was doing it for him, and now everything's in jeopardy.
Gobo was talking about his sons. He has 4 of them. He said he hopes they all become fighters like him.
Yeah, we get it. Them. Yeah, exactly. We get what you're pushing here.
I have to go.
He's nicely saying, get out of the car.
Clark's waiting.
Right.
Hey. I'm gonna put this upstairs and do some homework. Bye, Mom.
Spread stands out like, bye, Sandra.
Right. She's still there.
Oh, she's still, okay, so.
No, a part of me wanted to go, of course, but I'm not your wife anymore, so.
Hey, you're still my wife.
Buddy.
Technically speaking.
It's not finalized, but still.
Right. That's not the conversation you're having.
Yeah.
I think it's time that we
finalize. Yeah.
Did something about that.
She's living with another guy, man. Where do you think it was going?
We'll get there eventually.
Right. I mean, it's a process. It's a big one.
Something wrong?
No.
She's not going to tell him?
I'm tired. Long day.
Yeah, interesting if she doesn't tell him. Do you think she'd want his help?
I just don't think she knows it'll be bad for their relationship.
Yeah. Where's your purse?
I left it at work.
What?
He's asking about the recorder.
You know what I was thinking? I have never been to your apartment.
Oh.
She's figuring it out.
How about we go there tonight?
No. This is going to get ugly.
Does he still have the apartment that he was living at when they were separated?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
See, I got some bologna and a frozen pizza. And I also have this.
Is he just dad on the vegan stage?
Yeah.
Just add heat.
Manageable.
Chili?
Every kid loves canned beans when they're in high school.
Right, yeah. Mad Men taught us that.
He was the only person I could talk to about that for a long time.
Yeah, the only one who knew.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can ask me.
Did he make you kill people?
No.
I don't think you would. I think you're like, okay, this is it. You're under arrest.
Yeah,
we're not going any further.
It's incriminating enough, right? Yeah.
Okay.
I was saving this for our anniversary, but we could have it tonight.
Is she suspicious of him now?
I think so.
What's going on?
I really do.
Like, she's actually like, oh, this is actually serious. Yeah.
I don't have a normal life. I don't have a normal job. But there's nothing so great about normal.
Yeah, she's seeing through him.
Yeah. And when I think about us, I think it keeps getting better and better.
She knows.
He's not really working for the government.
Yeah. The way they reacted.
Yeah. She's
Are you sure? Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Now she knows where he stays. She can go report him.
Is she going to do that? I wonder if she is going to report him. If she's going to come clean.
I should just go to bed. I might be coming down with something.
Yeah. There's something going around.
He has to know he's burned. Don't you think?
Yeah, because she said she wants to go home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drive you.
All right, yeah. Because he's got instincts too, so...
Right. Well, I mean, it's his job is to know.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, she's not
always head over heels for him. She's always, wanting him to stay.
And she's not a good liar, either.
No.
Then you're not following the assignment.
You're not a part of this discourse page.
Discord?
Something's up with Martha.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be the foster kid.
Not have a kid. It's not going to happen now.
Some adopted a kid.
But I don't think I'm really up for another kid.
Is this where the hit comes?
I'm thinking so. Will I do it? He looks so
He does
tough.
look so angsty.
Looks like the lead singer of The Cure.
Second time the guy's driven by.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just get up and start shooting, or what? Like,
You gotta wait and see if he's actually the thing.
Okay.
He looks like he could be a problem.
Is this the lead singer of The Cure?
Yeah, seriously.
Or more like he's struggling. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, they're taking him. I thought they were just gonna kill him.
Me too. Just love how unrealistic people getting hit by cars is in movies. He can still walk. Okay.
No, it wasn't going that fast. It might have just been like a good body blow.
I guess.
Well, they got him.
Yeah.
They got their guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know that Martha's going to be in the show very much longer.
You know, for once, I'm actually really looking forward to the Martha storyline.
Right.
Which, not to say anything bad about the actress or the character, it's just that, you know.
It's been on a pretty even level for a season and a half.
So,
sure.
I don't know how it's going to go. I think she might turn herself in if she gets more and more suspicious of Clark. We're definitely going to see more of her in the next few episodes, I'm anticipating.
At least the next one. I mean, obviously it's going to go one of two ways. Either Clark's going to put an end to her because she's burnt. She's completely burnt. Sure. Or she's going to go to Gad and say, "Here's the situation,"
and then she'll be safe.
And then,
protected enough. I mean, they could probably still get to her.
She's she's a traitor.
Well, here's the thing. She's a traitor for sure. But she thinks she was working for the U.S. government, but still she's fired.
No, yeah,
but
right. I think they're going to use her as an act. She becomes the new Nina.
Yeah.
She ends up thinking, like, you're going to turn on the guy that you had turning on us.
Do you think they would put her in some sort of like protection situation?
No, I don't think she comes out as a hero in any way.
No, I know that. I'm saying, but like, if she tells them, "Hey, I was being worked by this guy," she can't just go back to her apartment.
No, if they say, "Great, you don't let him know, and we're going to put the bug back, and everything's going to be fine."
Okay, so it's working.
You're going to work him that way, or you're going to jail. Like, you're right. Just like, it's not just like, well, good luck out there.
No, if they find out before she tells them, she's definitely going to jail.
Right, absolutely right. If she gets caught, she's going to prison.
Big time. So yeah, it's only a matter of time before she either fesses up or she's just behind bars. But I do think, or dead. I honestly think that's the route they're going to go because obviously Philip's suspicious of it.
Right.
And we keep seeing that freaking gun. I think this is gonna be a situation where she thinks she can handle it herself.
I do too. She's gonna pull the gun on Philip, and he's gonna have to make that choice. So I think so too.
I'd bet on that.
Either that, or the show's just really smart, and they're letting us think like, well, this gun's gonna be Martha's downfall, and it's not. You know?
No kidding. I hope that she doesn't go the route to where she ends it herself, because we kind of talked about that.
I don't think so. I think she's actually suspicious of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that she's more interested in doing the right thing versus the "what was me" thing. Sure. I don't think Martha's that weak.
No. She
just got played. And by weak, I just mean like she's not gonna. I don't mean like psychologically weak, obviously.
Yeah.
But just that that she's gonna take it if she figures out that she's been used. That she's weak enough to be like, well, I guess I can't do anything about it. I think she would try to do something about it.
Yeah.
You know,
what's the expression? Hell hath no wrath. Hell has no wrath, like that of a woman over here.
I'm scorned.
Yeah, right. I butchered that. Anyways, but no, I think she will be mad. I mean, obviously,
I think she is.
I think she is very mad, getting played like that for however many years.
Yeah, she figured it out, and obviously the way she figured it out was, they didn't find the bug and like, oh, here's one of our bugs from the agency. Someone's watching us. Yeah. It was, we're being spied on by somebody we shouldn't be spied on.
Yeah, great moment, by the way.
Great moment. Handled really well. Great tension. What's the guy's name?
The other agent?
Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing.
I can't remember.
I can't remember his name either.
They've only said it like twice on the show.
I think he's going to be suspicious of Stan.
I do too. I think Stan is under a microscope.
Yeah.
And that might be why he's there. But I think Martha's out was investigating herself there, right, in this episode.
Yeah.
And I do think that she's on the warpath a little bit.
Me too.
And the only question is that going to lead her to go to the FBI, or is it going to lead her to confront Clark herself?
Confrontation.
And
big time.
And that's going to be the end of her.
Big time confrontation, unless she finds out something. Because she's prodding around. She is asking questions. She wanted to go to his apartment, so I think she's going to secretly kind of investigate it herself. And then, unless he catches on, she's going to the FBI.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she has much time.
No,
because Philip's not stupid. She's acting weird. She doesn't have her purse, so she doesn't have the tape recorder. And at some point, he's going to figure out why. So she may, in the real time on the show, she maybe has a couple days. You can only say I forgot my purse again so many times,
Truly.
right?
Yeah, and he just thinks it's about the kid, which is odd.
Well, he knows that she's off at least.
Sure. But yeah, the agent that's suspicious of Stan. I don't think Stan can meet with Vlad for a while.
For sure.
And I don't think he will. I think he's going to play this one really close to the chest as well. So yeah, and then
we'll see what happens with the woman that he's trying to frame too.
Which is crazy,
right?
Insane.
And it's looking more and more like she's innocent. Oleg couldn't find anything, and she didn't leave a bug in the restaurant when he was sure that she did.
Yeah.
So she's probably just innocent.
And this is like why I love this season so much, because like there are a bunch of different stories happening because of the Nina aspect of it all, but they're handling this so much better.
It feels more focused.
It does. And the whole Philip's son situation, I do think we're going to see his son at some point in time. I really do, because we keep each recap on the beginning of the episode, we keep seeing that scene of her telling him that he has a son.
Right.
So it's going to have some kind of payoff.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. I think that now there also might be a payoff that his son dies in the war.
Oh yeah.
And his inability to stop the war.
And that could inform his strong reaction to Paige joining up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a number of ways they can go with it, obviously. But I would like to see his son at some point.
Me too.
And rather than just be like, oh, by the way, your son's dead. You failed to stop it from happening by failing to stop the war or whatever.
Yeah.
Or help the war cause, whatever they're trying to get him to do.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.